Alright guys, welcome to part 1 of Case Closed, the Meropolis investigation. And it's been a long time since I've done this. Sure, I mean, I got the last hack part up recently, but I don't know, I recorded it half a year ago. Anyway, so this is Case Closed, the Meropolis investigation. So, game is a sort of Phoenix Wright-ish, puzzle game, story, mystery, not puzzle, it's a mystery game, and you run around collecting clues and put them together and stuff. It's much easier if I show you than if I explain it, so let's begin.
Things have gotten pretty bad, and he's threatening to take us to court. He's already talking to a lawyer.
There's no way anyone's voice could be that deep.
If they prove in a trial that the embezzlement scandal was a sham, then what will happen to us?
You can tell that person's voice was manipulated some way or another.
Well then,
And I don't even want to get started on his.
is there something we can do? It would be nice if he just disappeared.
Brakes!
Biggest fail of a driving scene ever. Streamed 4 pictures together and called it a driving sequence. And now here, arcade theme. Which you'll know what I mean by that in a little while.
Whoa! A walkway on the bottom of the lake! This tunnel continues on to the man-made island where the Meropolis is built.
On the bottom of the lake, there's a tree-lined street.
It's kinda dreamy!
Apparently this was once the planned construction site for a dam. The plan hit a snag and the owner bought the abandoned lake for cheap.
Noticing it now, the music's a bit loud.
How about saying something a little more inspiring?
For example,
It's an indoor amusement park with all the latest equipment! Popular virtual games, futsal and curling are found in this fun tower.
Sounds like an advertisement.
They got regular attractions like other parks too, right?
At nighttime? Isn't there a really wonderful illusion show? Yeah, the Meropolis is really like a kingdom of dreams.
We're really lucky to be invited to the Meropolis' opening event.
Wait a second. That's not so, right? The only one invited was me. I don't remember saying I'd take you with me.
And yet they're all with him.
Actually, he wound up saying he'd take George and everyone else 2 weeks ago.
Oh god, explaining that'll be difficult.
An invitation letter addressed to Mr. Moore was sent from Meropolis' owner.
Before I continue, you notice he looks like an 8-year-old kid, and if you can hear the voice, he sounds like a 17-year-old. In the story, he starts as a 17-year-old, goes after this organization, they knock him out, hit him some poison, the poison magically turns him into an 8-year-old. He still, in his mind, he still thinks like his former voice, and everywhere else he thinks like, he talks like an 8-year-old.
At the same time, Mitch and the rest of the gang happened to stop by the detective office looking to play.
It'd be much easier if you actually saw the anime, because as you can tell, this just skips any story explaining the storyline at all.
The Meropolis? You were invited to the opening event at the Meropolis? No way! I'm so jealous.
I've seen in dozens of postcards, but none of them were winners in any of the drawings.
This sort of text box with the characters' portraits above it makes me think of Fire Emblem for some reason.
Same here. You know, even before its opening, people have been making a big commotion about that place.
that made it really difficult to win in the drawing, right?
And if you've only watched the English anime, you don't know her. She came in and like right after the English dub stopped, to my knowledge.
Hey, Detective Moore!
But I haven't even seen that episode myself, so...
Take us with you to the Meropolis?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Not a chance. I'm not bringing any kids with me. First of all, if I drag the lot of you there, won't that cause trouble for the Meropolis?
Dad, as many people as you want with you, and kids are definitely welcome.
Is that true?
Rachel, why'd you have to mention something like that?
Then it's no problem, right? And I'll take care of these kids, so they won't be a nuisance to you at all.
So, Rachel vouched for George and everyone else, and in the end, all of us went with Richard.
Detective Moore, Richard, they're interchangeable. And epic random sequence with wall.
Yay! Thanks a lot, Miss Moore.
Don't worry about it. The more the merrier. But in return, you'll all behave yourselves, right?
Lag.
You bet.
A random shot. I guess that's the opening. Like where they're about to walk into.
Hello there. Welcome to the Meropolis.
Her voice pisses me off.
A maid? Yes, I'm CJ Arnold, one of the maids here.
She's too happy.
I'm also known as CJ the Maid Detective. The Maid Detective?
Ugh.
Wow! You're a detective? So
Everyone
neat.
thinks
We're
they're a
the Junior
detective.
Detective League.
Oh, well, I'm usually just a maid. Detective work is like my hobby.
Oh, then you're just like us, too.
Yeah, because we're just usually elementary school students. Well, there you have it. Then I'm a maid detective. If you need anything, be sure to call me.
Ugh.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Allow me to introduce myself, young lady. I'm the famous...
You're the great detective Richard Moore, aren't you?
So you know who I am.
Yes. Well, actually, I'm a really, really big fan of yours.
Oh, is that so?
Well, meeting
Oh,
you,
God.
Detective Moore,
No.
has made me so
Ugh.
H-A-P-P-Y.
Why would you spell it out?
Well, what can I say?
Dad, just like you to act like such a fool all of a sudden.
Then let's get to it, Detective. Please, tell me what kind of case you're on.
What?
Well, of course, you obviously came here to investigate a case. Isn't that right?
Of course not.
Oh, well, I'm just here today as an invited guest.
It's okay. Your secret is safe with me. I may not look it, but I can keep a secret with the best of them.
Bullshit.
Yeah, you certainly don't look it all right.
So then, how about if I assist you in your work?
Assist, you say? What do I say to that?
Excuse me, CJ. We'd kind of like to get to the Meropolis so we can play. Oh, silly me. I was lost in a dream. I almost forgot about my job as a maid. I'm such a goof. In the Meropolis, all the games and attractions are free all the time.
Now, how that's good for a business is beyond me.
Whenever you win at something, points will be added to your passport, which serves as your ID. With those points, you can have a meal, go shopping, or use the pool or the gym. The games are really all free?
And the shopping, too?
Yes, and on top of that, the guest who earns the most points while this event is being held will, believe it or not, receive a permanent pass that can be used at the Meropolis for as long as they live.
This person must be ridiculously rich, because anyone who can afford to make a place that's completely free, afford to let people go there, like, all their life, and you'll see some other things in there. You're definitely not building this as a way to
Are you
make money,
serious?
but a way to waste it.
A permanent pass, meaning that games, food, and shopping are free at the Meropolis for the rest of your life?
I can eat all the steamed eel I want for the rest of my life.
Anyone who knows Case Closed, did he ever mention anything about steamed eel in the past?
I could rent out the pool and have a big bash with lots of young ladies. I could do anything! Woo!
It's too early to be thinking like that. I'll definitely get the highest score. The permanent pass will be all mine.
They're all having such a good time.
So then, does everyone understand how to use their passport? Well now, it will be my pleasure
She doesn't wait for an
to guide you
answer.
all to the opening ceremony.
Does everyone know how to use their passport? Well, now, anyway, let's keep going. Phil. And this is a good place to cut part 1.